Hello everyone, Mark here, along with Mark's Max Muscle. This here is a nice little lineup. This is going to be the top three at this year's Olympia, if you ask me. Sean Roden's out, Dr. Phil Heath is out, no Big Rammy. So in my opinion, these are the three top dogs. And I know I did several comparisons, one-on-one. But when you do the lineups, see, things change a little bit. Getting no point in this lineup means you are last place, and you get 2 points for winning the shot and a mere 1 point to place second. So it definitely changes things up. If you have really bad poses and a whole lot of good ones, you can win on a one-on-one basis, but here you'll be at a disadvantage if that's the case. And in my opinion, Roelly Wonklaar is very hard to beat in this one. He has that complete look, that nice, even flow. Look at the size of his legs and those arms. Just massive. The vascularity in those lats. Just incredible, the look, the flow that he has. For a big guy, he really is aesthetic. Taking second place and the one-pointer will be Brendan Curry. Look at that upper body. Very impressive. That little tiny wee waist may even clinch him a victory against Roelly Wonklaar as far as the upper body is concerned. Little bit of an unevenness there. He needs to bring up those legs a little bit, and like I said before in other videos, I'm sure Brendan Curry knows this. His legs have been improving, so we're definitely not going to knock him on that. Oh, William Bonac, as far as the legs is concerned, he is winning this one. Look at the set of wheels. But his upper body is so unaesthetic in this pose anyway. There's just no way that, let's face it, he's taking last place. And 0 points for him. So Roelly Wonklaar with the 2 points. Yes, the front lat spread. And it looks like Curry is going to snatch himself up. His double pointer, the 2-point system here that I have. Now, his legs are not the best. They are perhaps the worst in this lineup. Either him or Roelly. In this shot, anyway. But when I look at those lats, you see how they are folded out like Dorian-esque. That's what that means in my opinion. How those lats, they come folding way out. They cannot be hidden with any shadows or arms or anything like that. I mean, my soul. Of course I'm giving him this point. It is very tight between Roelly Wonklaar and William Bonac, in my opinion. Those legs of Bonac. Wow. If you are keen on legs, if you're the judge, he takes this one easily. But I really like the aesthetics in Roelly Wonklaar's front lat spread. And they're battling over this 1 point, and I'm gonna give it to Wonklaar. There's something I have to say at the end of this video about that. But anyway, let's go in and have a look at the first back shot. And right away, advantage Bonac. Look at those legs and those glutes, and see the aesthetics don't play much of a part here at all. Now, Roelly Wonklaar, I would give him this one for sure if he had a set of glutes. His glutes are terrible. I mean, even if they were half decent. His calves are too highly inserted as well. Now, when I look at the back developments, Roelly Wonklaar's is probably the best. It's not the thickest in the lower lat region, but man, is it wide and vascular. Good set of traps as well. Bonac, those lower lat insertions are a dream come true as far as genetics are concerned. That is a lot of meat back there. And I am giving him the 2-pointer based on the just overwhelming advantage he has in the glutes and the hamstrings and the quads, things of that nature. As far as Brendan Curry is concerned, good set of glutes. I mean, they're striated, good hamstrings, fairly wide lat spread. But nothing doing. The other two gentlemen are just superior in my opinion. Bonac gets his second double pointer. He was really left out of the first couple of shots and then came rolling back. No pun intended. What an excellent back development. Look at the lower lat insertions. Just blasting both of the other two gentlemen out of the whatever in the upper and lower body regions. Now the battle between Bonac and Curry for the 1-pointer. I'd give it to Curry. I really would, because he has decent lower lat insertions, and Wonklaar has nothing. Such a shallow lower back. But look at his calves. And I'm a stickler for calves. I'm going to give this one to Roelly Wonklaar. I mean, at least he has some calves. And it is a rear double bicep. And look at the guns. The guns, I say, of Roelly Wonklaar. So he fetches that 1 point. Now, there might be a little bit of controversy as far as the way you guys see this one. I just do not like the way Bonac strikes this. And come to think of it, Curry he's hitting it the same way. He's facing too forward. It's a side chest, people. And the guys with shallow chests try to face forward to make it look more thick. And speaking of thick, this is really how you can see how thick Roelly Wonklaar is. Look at those hamstrings and quads. His legs are better than Bonac's in this one, and the calves look very good in this as well. I'm giving it to him. He's the only one, in my opinion now, that is striking this properly. Look at the guns. Once again, look at the delts, the arms. Such a complete set of arms. Now, as far as the other two gentlemen are concerned, it's pretty much a toss-up. Might give it to Bonac, because his conditioning looks a little tighter. And, of course, those weak little calves on Curry. Yeah, I'm going to give the 1 point to Bonac. It looks like Roelly Wonklaar is able to pick up another win, an easy one in my opinion, here in the side tricep. With the greatest tricep development of all time, it goes without saying he's going to defeat the other two gentlemen. Now, in the other pitcher comparison, I would go with Curry, but I just think this is a bad pitcher, a bad angle for Bonac. He does have a good side tricep, and I've said that before. But just for the heck of it, I am going to give the 1-pointer to Curry. It looks bad on the score sheet for Bonac. I'm telling you right now, but I said earlier I'm going to say something about that. Let's wait till the end. This ab and thigh shot, it really reflects this whole competition, in my view. Roelly Wonklaar snatches the first place. Look at those abs. So fantastic and aesthetic. Giant set of lats that just accentuates that small little waist of that big beast. And those quads are so massive. Maybe not as dry as Curry's, but a little bit better in my opinion. Now Curry snatches the second place with ease. He gets the 1-pointer. He looks good. Comparable to Roelly Wonklaar. Now, as far as Bonac is concerned, one of the worst ab and thigh shots of all time. No lack of trying, though. Those thighs are the best in this lineup. But his upper body just forces his way into last place. Very unaesthetic waistline, as far as this pose is concerned. We have finally made it down to the most muscular pose, the final comparison, Roelly Wonklaar. Picks up another big win. Look at the size of those delts. What a monster indeed. Brendan Curry, unable to compare as far as the shoulder muscles are concerned. Look at the size of his guns, though. He needs to build a little bit more on those delts. His biceps are almost overshadowing this, along with those massive traps. Now we get to Bonac. William Bonac, that poor little wee tiny narrow clavicle. As far as the legs are concerned, he has won each and every one of these shots, except for perhaps the side shots, where Roelly Wonklaar showed his true thick size, just massive. But Roelly Wonklaar fetches the double pointer, and I'm giving the 1-pointer to Curry. Yes, that is correct. And poor Bonac gets nothing. But here's the thing, and you guys are gonna say I'm crazy. If everybody says if Dr. Phil, if Kai Green, if Sean Roden, all those guys don't show up at this year's Olympia, guess who I think's gonna win? William Bonac. I'm gonna go out on a limb. Nobody's predicting him. I think he is going to win this year's Olympia. He has a lot of haters, so I know I'm going to receive some negative reaction to that. But not only that, I just did this competition and I had Roelly Wonklaar as the clear winner. But his conditioning is not always quite so consistent. And can we count on him being in his prime condition this year? I don't know. William Bonac always looks good. Curry, in my opinion, he placed last in this little comparison. But who knows? When it comes to game day, Curry and Bonac are usually both right there. But we'll see if Roelly Wonklaar does show up in good condition, then yes, he will win. But like I said, I'm going to go out on a limb, and this is my first prediction for this year's Olympia. I'm not going to say who plays second, third, whatever. William Bonac, he's going to win this year's Olympia. Mark my words. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please hit that subscribe button. It helps me a great deal. I'm hunting for 1,000 subs and then beyond, of course. Have a great day.